Okay, so this is not an easy conversation to have. So we're gonna cut up some watermelon while we have this conversation. A lot of people don't know that I have not always wanted to be a therapist. I did not know this was the thing for me or the thing that I wanted to do. It wasn't until I went through postpartum depression and I had to go through therapy for myself that it ever became an option. And my postpartum journey was very rough. With my first child, my daughter, lots of postpartum rage, lots of postpartum anxiety. On top of that, I also had a prolactinoma, which is a tumor on your pituitary gland right below your brain. That caused me to be on some medication that I later found out was also changing my mood and my personality. That's a whole nother conversation for another story or another day. Anyway, I love my daughter. I don't remember never feeling like she was ever at danger, but my poor husband, he caught a lot of my postpartum anger. And looking back now, I needed a support group. Our marriage went through quite a bit because during that time, I didn't feel like I had a lot of support. I don't feel like the people around me knew what I was going through. I didn't know how to give words to help me. I need help. And so I sat down with a therapist, and one day I knew something was wrong with me when I got upset at my husband's swishy pants. He was wearing these swishy pants, those pants that make noise. Yeah, he was wearing those, and we were about to go out for a walk around the neighborhood, and I got really upset about it. Yeah, that was a telltale sign, sis, you are not okay. You need to go sit down. So I sat down with a therapist, got myself together, and the second time around with my son, I was much more aware and I had coping skills and strategies to help me. So I created a group. We're going to be doing a virtual postpartum group for moms, and there is one coming out for men that my husband will be doing. But sign up for it if you know somebody. Don't just see them suffer. Send them the link to our virtual postpartum group. You have to be in the state of Texas. Okay, that's the only thing, because it is group therapy. And if you're outside the Texas, there are some resources on the website, but check it out. Send it to your family and friends that need it. The reason why this is so important right now, I don't know if you guys have been following the Lindsay Clancy case, but this mom who had what it sounds like severe postpartum psychosis and depression, something was going on with her mentally where they are alleging that she unalived her 3 kids. Now, it has not been confirmed that she was the one that did it, but she also tried to kill herself and she survived. Rough story. But I don't know if it's just my algorithming, but I also saw another story about a lady. She was talking about when she was a doctor, a postpartum care doctor in the UK. And that really piqued my interest because I did my study abroad in the UK and I studied healthcare systems over there. So they actually have somebody come out to your house when you're in postpartum. So her husband called and said, my wife needs help. The woman went out to her house, and the lady was having postpartum psychosis, real live. And she was able to get the baby out of her hand and get her help. She got her help in a facility that was for moms and babies, and she got her help immediately. And she was able to get on some medication. She was not separated from her child too long, and it just seemed like a really healthy situation. Fortunately, I'm not sure we have that type of setup here, particularly where the doctor goes out to the house, but also where she can go to a facility that's for mothers and babies. That was different. And I'm just seeing all these stories. I ran across another post today of a woman. She says she's at the end of it, and she's going through postpartum and PTSD. And a lot of people are suffering in silence. So I created this virtual therapy group because there is a need in an area where we can't see. Because a lot of these moms are crying in their rooms. They're up at 3 a.m. So we're calling this the third watch. And it's for those that are suffering at 3 a.m. So it starts in September. So I believe September 23rd. It's going to be like on a Wednesday night at 8:30 after the kids go down. Log on. You got to be based in Texas. It is therapy. We will require a consultation. Check it out. Frequently asked questions could be, will my insurance cover this? We at Relationality Counseling at this time, we do not accept or we do not file insurance. Okay. What we do is we give out a super bill to those that want to see if their insurance can reimburse them. Now, we do that for multiple reasons. You can go to our website to see why we do not take insurance. Yeah, so that's that question. It will be held virtually in a HIPAA compliant environment. And reason why, so you'll get that when you sign up, the link to the environment. There will be rules that we have to all understand. So that's during the consultation. The consultation is a 15-minute free consultation. It's totally free. It is absolutely required because I have to do an assessment on you to see if this group is for you or if you need more care, if you need more serious care, like you are not doing well. You know, there's some people that this is their first step to getting help, but they actually need more intensive care, and I will give you a referral for that. But I have to assess that to see if this group is right for you or you need some other treatment, like maybe to see a psychiatrist and look into some medication or something like that, or other things. So that's required. The 15-minute consultation is required. Again, it's no charge to you. How do you get signed up? You can go to our website at relationalityco.com, relationalityco.com. In the menu, there's an area called Postpartum, and you just click on that. And then it scrolls down, and then it'll tell you all about it there, all the details. It gives you some resources if you're not in the state of Texas. Check that out. And then you can book your 15-minute consultation right there on the website. No need to call us. You can call us, 817-405-4166, but it's not required. You can just go book if you're like, I need this. Let me go sign up.